Ornine. Was like a song, I don't know why. But let's see. Um, we are pretty interesting here on Euro. We might play the bias we had from yesterday. Right, yesterday I was expecting us to continue bullish off here. We didn't, and I also find out the reason why we didn't is because of DXY. Because DXY, when we have reached that drawn liquidity. That's why Euro didn't draw higher. Then because DXY already took that draw, so DXY ended up fucking basically the trade on Euro. So here I'm actually pretty down on some souls on GU if we inverse this. So if we inverse this, I'm down to look at some shorts to target this right here. That's gonna be my idea, one of the ideas. Hi bro, hi. How are you, bro? I haven't seen you in a while on the streams. And Euro, I'm just looking at buys here. We have this inversion, and I'm still looking for us to be drawing higher, but we need to wait for London Open as usual. We do have the sell side, which I think I would like to see taken. So we taking the sell side and then pursuing higher prices. That would be probably a bit better than this. So let's see what this zone is. Yeah, this zone is our inversion from here, so we really need to pay attention to this, because if we reject from the top here, we start going bearish pretty much. We start switching trends. So as usual, from now on, since the mistakes I've been making this week and trying to get my execution to be constant, I realized that waiting for 50-minute inverses like this is a non-negotiable rule and should be there all the time. This already looks good here as an inversion. I already like this, but we cannot trade pre-London. Like that's just stupid. And yeah, on this geo short, I do like this geo short. If it happens, we're gonna probably place an alert around this low here. And that's really it. This is what I'm looking at. This already looks like a good buy, bruh. Like, am I down to do this on the personal? This already looks like a good buy here. I'm tempted to do it, but nah, let's not do it. Okay, we got rejected. It's something non-negotiable. We don't trade pre-London, and that's the end. So today and these days, I'm focusing a lot on building momentum again, because momentum matters a lot, and because of momentum, my execution has slipped lately. So I will be backtest. I will backtest today a lot, and we will watch the charts, but we will watch also NFP. All good, bro. Just then working in the mental side of trading. Took some loss on my funded accounts from scratch, but we always grateful. Nice one. I respect how you're seeing the situation. It happens, bro. It happened. I was talking to a friend as well that just lost his funded and he didn't know what to do. What do you think is your problem? Why do you think you lost the funded? Maybe I can try and help you if you're down. Because this guy, the friend I was talking to, he said he was revenge trading. The main issue he had was revenge trading, and the advice I gave him is you have to let me actually remember. So you have to rewire your brain to the point where you see you stopping after one trade as a win and seeing revenge trading as it taking you away from profitability. If you have this in mind, you're gonna stop revenge trading pretty much. Let's see this. I'm curious. For me, one of my biggest problem was 4 trades. That's the same I did. I saw 4 trades as something that pushes me away from my goal, and that as soon as I did that and I started thinking like this, it just was way easier to not force trades. And that's actually why I turned profitable recently. We might react here. We'll see. For me, my problem right now is my execution just slipped. Like if you see, so on the funded, I can show you on the funded where I'm -2%. I didn't have good trades this week. I really slipped this week. I had pretty erratic performance. It was not good. My win rate is not good. My R is not good. I over risked a lot on the trade yesterday. This was, I would have been around break even, but yeah, we just learned. First week after coming off a break, it's always gonna be bumpy, but we're gonna be fine. I'm confident that we're gonna be fine. Yeah, and on the personal as well, I over risked on the personal, so I went from 110 to like 87. Yeah, This is what happens when, I don't know, you over risk. First of all, I over risk both on the personal. If we see here, I over risked a lot. It's at $20 on a trade, which pretty bad, and also it was slightly forced. So, but it's okay if we learn from it faster. If we learn from it faster, we don't do it next time. That's why I'm pretty confident that I know sometimes slips like this just happen, but it matters that we drag ourselves back and we maintain a proper execution. We don't beat ourselves up. We don't tunnel vision on this loss. It's tuition, bro. We're paying for our lessons. With higher time frame, AM getting better. Now I'm about capital preservation and grow my equity bit by bit. Love the streams and keep on, and thank you, bro. Um, so now you start with higher time frame. I'm understanding you don't previously you haven't started with higher time frame. That's what I'm trying to understand. So now because you're yeah, you're using higher time frame, things are better. Yeah, it was the same for me. I used to trade like 2 years, I think, or 1 year and a half of my trading journey. I traded without higher time frame, and that was so fucking stupid. Higher time frame is probably the most important part out of, yeah, pretty much any single trade. But yeah, I feel you, bro. Yeah, bro, like this is how growth really happens, bit by bit. This is how I grew the personal, and this is how you grow funded. You just grow it with consistent wins, not big wins, but just consistent wins. That's what I also realized with time. That's how I grew the personal from 30 to 110, just by having consistent wins, having $10 consistent wins every day, being consistent, not forcing trades. But yeah, we had bad periods as well on the funded, on not the funded, the personal, but it's okay. Ooh, we had a really good. So also at AU I'm looking, but I just don't really like buying here. So we're in a bearish range. We did sweep sell side. Now we inversed. We look at this wick here on the inversion. It's crazy. Nice retest. We might be buying on AU as well here, but I'm not confident in draw that much because see, this is where hard time frame comes in. Where is our draw? And we have, I mean, our draw can be this at most, but it's a pretty small idea. I'm not sure I want to necessarily trade this, but I do like how kind of this range is looking. I do like this inversion here. We should be holding this low straight off the bat and just go. Yeah, we can, like, it's a very short-lived idea. We can look to target this side. This is good actually. It's a very short scalp, but it's all we need. We don't need more moves. We need a move like this and we're done for the day. Like something like this, like a 1.2. Yeah, we get our 1.2 here, but we're still early. We need 6 more minutes. DXY chart for the day's bias for how to check the momentum. Yeah, bro. But do you have like POIs? Do you use POIs? Because yes, you have bias, you have momentum, but you need POIs and you need a draw liquidity. This is what I would say. Like that's how I use higher time frame. Use higher time frame for bias, for a POI that I'm looking to trade off of, and for draw liquidity. Taking 1 or 3 trades a week, the less is more. Yeah, it is, bro. It is hard. It's making you more money long term rather than taking more trades. When I started this scalping, when I transitioned to scalping, I was taking like 7-8 trades per day, bro, and I was not making money. I was breaking even. And when I went and started trading like 1 trade per day, at most 2, I started making way more money because I was not losing on random trades, if that makes sense. But yeah, for me now, I don't really use higher time frame that much because I'm scalping. Most of the time frames I'm using are 1 hour. Most of it is 15 minutes. This is where my ideas get pretty much validated. Yeah, this should be a good trade. AU and Euro. I think Jew. Let's see. I don't really like. I think Jew's gonna inverse. Look at this bearish. Yeah, Jew's likely gonna inverse. EU can as well. EU can as well. We can even look to target this, but it's just not a great. We can look to target the sell side. I would say this can be a short scalp. With the inversion here, we can look to target the sell side, but it's risky. Yeah, bro, you're right. On taking less trades, this is gonna make you way more money long term. Way more money long term. This is what I also realized. And forced trades or iffier or sketchier setups are just gonna lose you more money long term. That's also what I realized, and that's what really made me go from break even to profitable. Is I stopped over trading, I stopped forcing trades, and I traded only the good setups and only when I got exactly what I wanted from the market. That's when things really clicked in a sense for me. Even though now it might not look like it, you're gonna see the next week how things are gonna go. Let's see if this gets inverted. We can trade up. Like this can be our idea here. If we don't just flip bearish, we might even come for this low, but I think this low is gonna hold. It should hold. So I'm looking at AU and Euro here. Euro can also, if we just break like a London Open, we can definitely take this because we're close to liquidity. But I don't know about price. We have 10 pip. This is our move. I don't know if we're gonna reach into this liquidity pre-NFP. That's kind of my only concern. Because today we have NFP. London is tradable in NFP day, but we don't want to overdo it. Since it's 10 pips, we can definitely be trading this. Since it's 10 pips, and same with this. We're looking for short moves. This is even less. This is 5 pips. But yeah, we'll see. Trend line a bit iffy. I can't say I really like the trend line here. Where is my lick like this? Let's put it in the middle. Because of the trend line, I would probably wait for a bit more confluence on taking the trade. Just seeing this and yeah, seeing a higher low again, a retracement, and then taking. I don't like the trend line. We can definitely react of it. AU we can. It's a bit more simpler. We can straight up just take it. This is a good high to see a market structure shift on. It's a very good high. Because why is this high good? Because first of all, it rebalanced an FVG. This is what makes highs really good for a market structure shift, because it rebalanced the FVG, and when price is breaking it, it's not only breaking the high, but it's also breaking this FVG. That's why this high is way better than a normal high, right? I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, this trade is good here. We'll see Euro. I do like GU. Ai, plecat. Ciao. It's looking good though. I like this. It's easy. Also here a bit of we can pay a bit of attention, but I wouldn't really be worried about this FVG here. Let's see how London opens. My bad. Only around waiting a bit more confluence. I just don't trust the trend line. So yeah, GU looking like we're inversing. As I said, this is also a very good idea here. Looking to target this. A bit of high resistance here, but I don't really think it would matter too much. Let's see, let me open my Discord. I'm really planning on being a bit more active from now on. And thank you guys for really supporting this, bro. You guys seem to enjoy the transparency. One thing is transparency and the streams, so I really appreciate you. But the thing is with transparency, I have sometimes, for example, this week, I had some times where I just didn't want to post my L's. I forgot to press recording, my bad. I just didn't want to post my L's. It's that ego, that being scared that, oh my god, you know what I mean? Thinking about actually doing this on the personal with a small size. If we inverse this on the personal, definitely. This is not a funded trade. Okay, so you already inversed, okay. We're gonna watch. Ooh, I like this. We're London open, so I'm looking to sell this just for a short scalp here. I'm actually probably gonna limit. I'm doing max $5 here if I can. You do have this, but I wouldn't really care. Did I get filled proper? Oh, I did get decently filled. I would have preferred to get filled on an AVG, but yeah, this is just a short scalp. I wouldn't do it on the funded because it's slightly too risky, and we don't have necessarily external liquidity getting taken. So yeah, this is one of the shorts where I'm anticipating us drawing into here. On the personal stop loss, I don't even know where I put my stop loss. This is a riskier trade, but for the personal, it's all good. Where did I even put my stop loss? I think above this high, but we should just hold lower if it is. But we do have this 1 minute gap, so well, we get 2 hours on this, okay. very short scalp. I wouldn't. We do have external and we do have this range, but the only reason why I wouldn't trade it on funded is because it's not entirely bad though. Oh, not SMT. What the fuck did I did do here? It's just a riskier trade. That's why I'm doing it on the personal. I wouldn't do this on the funded. Definitely not. Let's see AU if we break here. This can be a good trade, as I said. Jew inversed, but we need to see more momentum. We need to see us close, I think, around here, and then retrace, then trade. So yeah, I don't know if this euro trade is gonna work. Maybe it's just too stupid to do it, so maybe I shouldn't have done it. I should probably be consistent on the fund, on the personal as well. I think these are just kind of gambles, and even if it's a personal, it's not really worth doing it, no matter what really the sizes of the account. Even if you're doing a demo, these things are not good, so I should probably still practice consistency. But for now, we're just gonna let it run because draw is still solid, but it's a very risky trade. Our stop loss is not safe here. I just want to put it around here, above the CVG here. We're making our risk. Oh shit, we're making our risk way bigger, but it's all good. It's a good reaction. I think we're just reaching into this, but for a personal, again, it's fine. For funded, hell not. And I don't think I'm ever even gonna take trades like this. I feel like, yes, we do have solid draw. We do. It's an I setup, but it's not that great. Not even for a retracement, but I think we're reaching into that draw easily. We should be though. It's just kind of, I don't know, a London Open trade, a Judah swing, basically. We got pretty close there with the stop loss, but what did we come for? We did come for this bearish AVG. If you actually see this right here, that's what we ended up holding. So if you pay attention to price, we came for this. For London Open, it's fine, but it's a risky trade, definitely. But it should be fine for a like 5 pips scalp. And after we draw into here, I'm expecting price to definitely reverse, but I would want to see this also get swept for both sides of the market. So even if we were, I want to be bullish here on euro, but even for being bullish, I do want to see the sales getting taken. So that's always yeah, AU is rejecting here. AU I'm gonna watch, so let me do this real quick so we can look at both. We're doing it the cheap way. We don't have money yet for the funded, the trading premium, the trading view premium, but AU I like this one. I'm gonna take on the funded if it occurs, but for now we're rejecting the high pretty strong here, and I don't like this break. So if you break this way like very choppy, I'm not gonna take it. Let's see this gap hold here on euro. We should be though, or we can also reverse. It's never impossible. Let me move my broker to the next part of the screen so we can actually be chilling. It's not bad though. Even if we lock this placement, I feel like it's not necessarily a bad entry. But in the grand scheme of things, yeah, we don't want to really do this. We just want to be consistent. That's all that matters, even if it goes hell no. Oh, I didn't move my bro. What did I do, bro? The fuck? The fuckings, bro. Let's see, this bearish gap should hold lower towards our draw here. We can even do a scale in here, like a really small scale in. But we might reject the bottom of the 50-minute FVG though, so I'm not sure. But oh, it's too late now. I actually wanted to do a scale in here. Scale in here, stop loss above this FVG and just target the same area. See, AU is rejecting as well. It just looked like an iffy break, so yeah, I think Euro's easily reaching here. Trade for a funded, and definitely not. We gotta trade funded a bit more serious than this. Stop loss is not safe. Stop loss was on the trend line. Liquidity is just risky. But for a personal, it's fine, right? Wait, what did I do? I did a buy. No, I did a small buy by mistake. Look at this shit. But it's small size. We're just closing it. We don't need buys. I don't know why I did a buy here. Oh, maybe we should left that buy. Now it's gonna work. Nah, I still think we should be easily reaching into that draw, but we might get an opportunity to scale in or not. Or not. um if we retest back into the VG, I'm down to be scaling in again, but we need to see that retest though. Scale like a $2 at most. Okay, I scaled in here, very small position once again, $2. Take profit's gonna be exactly in the same area. I don't care about leaving runners here, because the short-lived idea is basically just playing the draw on liquidity. I did a small scale in here. If you want to see, we're currently in drawdown. No, please don't. Please don't. 70p again, same area, on these equal lows. It's not impossible to, of course, reverse, but I still believe in that draw. Why we might not take it is because this sell side was formed below sell side in a sense. Okay, but AU is actually looking good here to be taking these buys if we break properly. Let's see. I want to check GU real quick. I don't know if this inversion is necessarily something I would look for. I would like to see a bit more structure here. Okay, so Euro's reversing. We don't really care about Euro. We care about AU because this is the trade we're really taking here. We rejected initially. Now we have this nice breakaway inverse here. We can definitely be taking this on the funded. So I'm just gonna get ready in case we do want to take it. Let's go to the 1 minute. Oh, I need to take this on my phone. I forgot. Yeah, Euro's probably gonna reverse as well. But yeah, it shouldn't be. It was a pretty big gamble for your personal. I need to stop taking gambles even on the personal. Yeah, I'm just gonna get ready in case I want to execute this AU trade. I do like how we're looking now. I just kind of want to see a sponsor that breaks to hold higher here with that candle. Boom. Buy limit. We're gonna do limits here. I think we're fine with limits. We have one gap we don't need. We're gonna do, yeah, I think Euro's gonna stop us out on the scaling, but we don't really care. I need to stop gambling. Oh shit, I need like 20 lots. God damn. I need 20 lots for this trade because it's so small. Yeah, Euro's looking even stronger than AU actually here, so yeah, it is what it is. We should stop gambling on the personal. I should pretty much just trade the same way. Okay, I'm placing it on the I'm considering maybe moving it slightly higher here. Yeah, it's stopping the scaling now, but as I said, I don't really care. So I placed this on the funded. Let's give up Euro. This was just a dog shit gamble, but I don't know if we're gonna tap us in. This was my idea here. We just lost again, like almost $10, bro. I need to stop doing this shit, bro. I need to stop gambling on the person because I'm just giving profit back. Yeah, we're just gonna lock in. We're locking in. We're gonna trade the personal the same way we're trading the funded. It's just not worth it in the long term. Buy limit. We're gonna do a buy limit on the personal as well. This is a good trade. This is I'm willing to take it. Let's wait for the candle to close. Here. But I don't know if it's gonna tap us in though. My buy limit is here on this small FVG. This is the place I'm willing to go with because of R. I can't really go higher than this because this is my only target. How the fuck do I modify? I just want to set a take profit. If of course if drawn liquidity gets reached, we're just closing our order here. And that's our trade idea for the day basically. Euro done. Oh, I said, oh wait, I said I'm looking at buys here on Euro as well, but this is a big swing. And remember what I said, I'm looking for the short line liquidity to get swept, then we get a retracement, then I'm looking to buy. So we're still waiting on Euro. I wouldn't really be scared of this, but if it reaches our draw, we definitely need to be closing. And one thing I really need to stop gambling on the person. It's just been stupid trades. We need to trade. I'm gonna trade the same way on on the personal to how I'm trading my funded. Oh wait, I forgot we're in this. I wouldn't be scared of a 1 minute FVG. This area is very relevant because of the inverse, because of this breakaway, so we should still be holding. I'm not scared of that. Um, how do I say? I don't know how do I say, but I'm not scared of this 1 minute FVG at all. We do our strong rejection on the 3 minute, but I don't care. I'm confident that we're drawing higher here. So we'll see if we get tapped in. I'm gonna announce you if we do get tapped in. This is my place where I can really go lower than this. And these small gaps usually get mitigated. I'm not sure. Usually, yes, usually. So we gotta see here. Oh, on the personally tap the in apparently. Yeah, and on this inversion here, we can actually scale in. Where's my, oh shit, I closed my platform. Did I close my platform? What am I doing? Oh no, I didn't. I'm just stupid. We almost get tapped in here for now. I put it slightly high above the small. Okay, now we should be tapped in. Hello? The spread. Not even now. What? How? Okay, now, but this is pre-bearish though. It's pre-bearish. For now at least. But we're gonna see. I still am pretty confident that we're gonna go draw higher. I'm curious if the trade is gonna fail off a 1 minute VG though. I don't really think so, but it can. Of course it can, as always. But we wanna see this breakaway. Not this breakaway, this FVG here, how it holds. We got tapped on the funnel, by the way. I mean, I think I showed it. So we're gonna see what we do here. I would be chilling on going higher. We're just looking at a 5-pip move. Order flow is pretty decent. We just formed bullish structure. We rated that 50-minute inverse. I wouldn't really expect us coming back there. But yeah, we'll see. We should be holding this area. But we do have the stop FVG here, so even if it were to be bearish, I think we're gonna come back there. This looks kind of like an order block entry, and it is an order block entry if you think about it. Look at this. This is our order block where we reacted off. This is what we gotta be careful at, slightly, to see how we react. But I think AU is even stronger than Euro. Yeah, Euro is reacting pretty bearish here. AU is stronger, it's better for us. AU here, we open pretty bearish. You don't really see it, but we open bullish, my bad. Let's do this so we can actually see better. Oh shit, we had a very good opening here, but how do I close the symbol list? I don't know. I don't know, let's see. Also Euro, we can even trade Euro here, but I'm not sure I want to necessarily do it. It's looking like it's inversing. Yeah, this is a very good reaction of that order block, but we need to close above that, above this. But that's a really good opening here. I really like how we opened. Let's see us carry on. It should be easy though. It should be easy, but you never really know. I'm so confident that this should work. But yeah. How the fuck do I close this symbol list? I know I can close it, I just don't know. Oh, from here. Yeah. Let's see how we hold this. This can be a scaling for the personal. I think on the funded, we can also do on the funded, but yeah, this is a very good gap here actually. We can do something like this, a 1.3 if we get the opportunity here, but I need to do it on my phone as usual. Let me see if I can do it. Buy limit, stop loss is gonna be way little. It's gonna be like 10. Yeah, 10 is fine. I'm just waiting for the candle to close here. How much do we need? We need 10 seconds. Okay, so I'm doing 0. Let's do little. Let's do 8. I'm doing like 0.4 on this. I need to do it on the personal as well. I'm managing 2 accounts, which makes it a bit harder, but I will not complain about this. Let's do it on the scale. Oh shit, I cannot do it. Fuck, bro, it's so annoying. On the broker it looks, oh my god, bro, I'm stupid. I bought euro on the personal. Bro, I bought euro. What am I doing? Bro, I'm stupid. I should have bought AU, bro. I think I'm closing this. Bro, what am I doing? Like, sometimes, see, I'm just brain dead. This is why I say it's hard to manage multiple positions or multiple accounts. My bad. Yeah, this is enough for us to scaling. We just reacted out of break-even entry. We had an inverse here. That's all we need to be scaling in towards the high. Take profit is going to be in the same area. I'm not sure I placed the take profit, but it said that, let me see. I bought euro apparently on the personal, which is kind of stupid, but sometimes it happens. Shit happen, right? Shit happen. Let's see here. Like 5. Okay, now I executed on the personal as well. So now I do want to see, I really think we're going to come back into these highs, but I do want to see some momentum towards that take profit though. Let me put a TP here because I'm not sure I have a TP. Boom, modify, done. Yeah, this is our idea right here. It's looking pretty good for now. It should simply play out because, and it's good for NFP. It's good for NFP day because we're only looking at 5 pips. Our main position is 4.2 pips and our scaling is 3 pips. And we had a good reaction out of our scaling, but we need to carry that on. We can also fail, of course, but I don't think so. I think we're gonna come take these highs and maybe 10 fail, but you never really know truly. I do like how we're working here, and I did I did finally enter in the personal as well, but I don't know, I just took it. I didn't see that I'm on euro for some reason. I want to also real quick just check GU here. Ooh, just looking pretty bearish here. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna watch GU as well. Let me open again another tab here. We should hold. I use the strongest pair, so we made the right choice, but the other pairs might drag it down in a sense. We're gonna see what it do. For now, it's us probably feeling this. We'll see. I would say still we have equal highs here. On here we don't have, which is a bit weird, but I would say we reached there. Okay, Jew is looking pretty bearish here. Yeah, this is pretty bad, I would say. I would like to actually trade you. Looking at we're failing off that 1 minute gap, so I'm not sure if I want to leave the trade open. My last thing is seeing how we behave here, and I'm gonna switch instantly to Jew. Because Jew is inversing. We're gonna talk about that soon. this is what we should hold, but as I said, it might drag the rest of the pairs might drag bias on AUDUSD as well. But we should be still chilling though, I would say. We have really good rebalances. Even here we have that inversion. Yeah, we should be chilling on this. And now we just came to fill this void here. Yeah, we should be chilling though. And or anyway, GU rejected. Yeah, we should be chilling on this. We should be chilling at least to take those highs. I mean, I would say like it's still low resistance. Should probably see like 2 candles into TP here, like just reach that shit and we're done for the day. Because I'm not gonna look to be trading NFP, of course. Maybe at around like silver bullet hours, maybe 10, but yeah. GU, I was looking at GU and inversing of this 50-minute gap retest here, but it got rejected. Look at this bottom wick here, just fully rejected that shit. So that means I'm more confident in letting NDs going higher and reaching my TP. So yes sir. In the next couple of candles we should probably hit TP here. As I said, it's a very small idea, bro. That's all we need to actually be consistently profitable. We don't need more than this. It's struggling a bit, but we just give it time, bro. It's struggling because of that 1 minute FVG, but I wouldn't say we actually break lower. We might. I'm not saying we won't, but I still am pretty trustworthy in my idea. This usually looks like these breaks that sponsor a strong break higher. We slow down, then we break strong. And I'm not biased, I'm just saying what I see. But that's why we're struggling, because of this 1 minute to the left. But it's not a problem, I would say. Not a danger zone, it's a 1 minute FVG, come on. We should probably hit that soon though. I see a bit of initiation above the highs. Now we're floating like 1%, but again, we're just trusting our idea here. But I do want to see some displacement. At this point, we're definitely break even, right? At least on this position here, we're definitely break even. But we should still hold higher though. We should not be worried too much about break even though, but just in case, yeah, we are break even just in case. We have this. Yeah, that's a good wick. Can I zoom in? It's so weird. You can see the differences between price in trading view and in MT4 or MT5, my bad, or yeah. Oof, I like that. If we support higher, of course. If we don't, see the small 1 minute here. I think this is what is gonna hold higher. We should see that initiation. We should see 1 candle or 2 candles into TP here, in theory, right? In theory. This is why I love 1 minute, bro. Like, this is why I love 1 minute, because of this clean reinspection. We see here price coming back to this inversion, then coming to fill this gap, then mitigating this really small 1 minute VG here. This is why I love scalping, because of these things right here. Because of, I don't know, how price really talks on the 1 minute. On the 3 minute, you lose a lot of what actually price is telling you. You actually lose a lot. But as a beginner, I I don't think I did the wrong choice choosing to trade a 3 minute. Why I did choose to trade a 3 minute for my entries was because I was getting swept too many times on the 1 minute. But now with experience and now me watching and scaling in and doing so many trades on the 1 minute, I just got to the experience where I generally know what makes a good entry, and I know when to wait for a liquidity rate, when the chances are to get swept, and so on and so forth. So as a beginner, I don't think it was a wrong choice to not be trading 1 minute, but with time and with time that you get better, I think yeah, it's definitely 1 minute is nice. I like it. I see some initiation, bruh. Nice. Let's see a big ass Drake candle into that TP. Big ass Drake candle. Let's see, bruh. We're still stalling a bit, but we should be chilling though. Sometimes it's about trust. See how this is looking way more bearish, right? Yeah, if we inverse, it might be time to close, but I want to see, we should be holding this still higher though, and see, like as I said, one Drake candle higher. That's what I want to see. If we hold this, we should be holding it because it's such a low resistance high, and why I'm drawing here is because of higher time frame 1 hour AVG as well. So that's why I'm pretty confident that we're not gonna hold a 1 minute and we're gonna go for a 1 hour then hold lower. You get what I mean? And we had very strong rebalances. We had this 50-minute inverse, very strong rebalance here. Then price came and mitigated this inverse. It's just bullish, consistent bullish order flow, and I think we're gonna use that to just deliver here and then reverse potentially. So yeah, see that Drake candle, bro. That's why I'm confident that, yeah, I'm confident in that higher time frame draw and the low resistance high. Even if we're stalling a bit right now, it doesn't mean much. I don't know why this bug happens with MetaTrader. Every time when you candle prints, it kind of resets my chart. I know how to fix it. I have no idea. But yeah, let's see the other candle, bro. What is you stalling, bro? Brody. I mean, we have at least that in us, right? For London, we have at least 6.5 pips. At least that we have on an FB day. Even though we're stalling right now, but I still think we have that in us. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go smoke a cig, just let the trade run. To be honest, I'm not really worried. We should be fine on reaching towards the high, even with this slower time frame by the liquidity rate. We should still be fine because of high. Yeah, see. Oh shit, we are getting the Drake candle. We are getting the Drake candle. Let's see that shit. Hit TP, bro. Let's see that. That's 6.5 pips in total, bro. Like, you can do that, bro. It's not that hard for you, Gengi. You need emotional support. Don't pray like this. Come on, bro. Don't do that shit. Bro, you're better than that, brody. You ain't scared about a 1 minute VG, bro. No, it's rejecting, but yeah, still trusting. Come on, Drake. Do that shit. That's a pretty bad rejection. Bruh, 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 bruh. That I don't think it cares, bro. When you're him, you don't care about what 1 minute AVG. Why is you struggle? I mean, it's an FP day, of course, it's struggling, but come on, bro. Could have done that shit in one more candle. From here, you had like 0.7 pips to print, but just trading. It's just trading, brody. We're hella fucking stalling though. I think we're coming back again for this 1 minute and then hopefully just hold it higher. Or we don't know, we just hold, but I'm not gonna sit here and watch this bullshit price action. And probably as soon as I leave and I go smoke a cig, it's gonna hit my TP. bruh. Still stalling. It's still holding that 1 minute. Yo, just NFP day price action. We did have that strong rejection, so I don't know. But as long as we hold this 1 minute, we should be holding higher. So I think it's just a point of trust really here. We should initiate now. I think it would be time because it's not a big move, bro. It's not a big move, and we did consolidate a lot. We did consolidate for like 15 minutes. So yeah, we should carry on. It's an easy move, bro. I'm like, you got that shit in you, bro. I mean, it's obvious why struggling so hard because of NFP day, but at least that move, you should have that within you to be printing like that. So but it's not that much effort. But I need to stop. I was thinking about the personal account. I need to stop taking gamble trades on the personal. If I would not take a trade on the funded, I would not take it on the personal as well. So I'm gonna trade the same way. I'm gonna take the same trades. If I would not take a trade on the funded, I would not take it on the personal as well. Because why would you, like, just gamble in a sense, right? I know what made me grow in the account, so then I just need to do what made me grow in a sense. That is crazy how you are consolidating. But yeah. Four TPs are here at 1.6. Hey bro, why is he struggling so much, bro? Dude. I think I'm actually moving this to my second Mario. I'm gonna do something else while this this trade plays out. I don't really watch. It's not fun to watch price action like this because price is not doing anything. And as soon as this happens a lot of times as well. As soon as I start doing something else, price starts moving. But we're gonna see. One second, I don't want you. Okay, that's good. Bro, but why does it keep fucking? I hate this. I have to move it back every one candle, which is pretty annoying. But yeah. Sometimes there's nothing you can do. Yeah, we're looking like now we're getting that momentum. These. The open really good night. Again, that's a good gap. I like these volume imbalances. When we open like that, that's usually a good sign. That's usually a good sign. I see this gap stay open, form it, then retest it, and then hold higher. That's generally my what I want to see here. Nice. Let's see us initiate. We're very close. Oh my god, on trading view lag so hard. I think we make around 2% if TP gets hit, and we're gonna be break even for the week, which is great. I still am fine if we end up having that outcome for the week. I made a lot of mistakes, so being break even is really fine for me. I wish I could say the same for the personal, but it is what it is, right? I see initiation above that wick. It matters a lot to see initiation above here and see us pull back into that TP that we have. I mean, now since we're so close, I really think we're gonna do that. Let me make my volume slower. Gearing up. The thing is here, even that candle, even if we close here, it makes the difference between a 1.5 to a 2 something, 2+%, because we're the how do I say, the size of the trade is really small, and it makes a huge difference. One candle makes a huge difference, right? Because we're only looking to take like 7 pips out of market here, and we are like 28 lots in total, so it makes a huge difference. Yeah, one candle, and seeing that candle hit TP makes a huge difference in terms of percentage or on the trade and profit, basically. So yeah, we're just letting it run. I still think we should be holding that. You're gonna hear me smash my keyboard, but just pretend you don't hear it. I'm sorry, I can't really check chat right now, so if you're typing, I'm sorry, I can see your message. What the fuck is that, brody? Brody. I mean, now should be TP since we're this close. Almost. Okay, now I got hit on the funded, so we made, yeah, pretty much 2%. Let me see. On the personal, we're still running, by the way. I didn't close. So on the funded, I'm not sure how to check this, but we probably are minus 0.2% on drawdown right now. I didn't refresh. Why am I more in drawdown? What is it doing, bro? Where's the personal? Where's my personal, bro? Don't tell me I lost that shit. Oh, it's here. So like $5 on this. I'm probably gonna close. Should I leave it run more now? I'm taking the $5. I already lost a lot on this. So yeah, this was the trade for today. Pretty decent trade. I'm not sure I can show you how much I made on the trade. I don't know if, can I show it from here? I think yes. So where's our, we made like $960 in total on this trade, which is very good for a NFP day. So we were able to be at around the break even for the week, which makes me happy, of course, because I made a lot of mistakes. So being break even, it doesn't update, but being break even actually is very good for how many mistakes I made this week. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Now I can see your chat. So can I use crypto to withdraw my money? Yes, bro, you can. So I'm just gonna stream a game a little bit, like we're playing on bots. I'm just gonna stream a bit, then probably gonna get to backtesting. I'm just gonna play this video game, but yeah, that was our trade. You can use, yes, or if you wanna, you can watch this trade. I don't know what's more fun to you, but I would just wanna chill a bit, and then I'm gonna get into backtesting and journaling the trade, of course. But now since I'm in this game, I'm just gonna play. It's good. So we secured. Let me see. This was a 1.6, 1.7, and this was a 1 point something. For NFP day, it's actually good. We still managed to make it 2%, so it's still a decent outcome for the day, pretty much. It's definitely a decent outcome, and yeah, I'm gonna talk a bit more about the tree once I finish this game, but yeah, it's still very good outcome. I'm proud. I think we did take the consistent decision. We were patient, and we always get rewarded. When we are consistent, we always get rewarded. So that's just how the markets really work. So being break even on this for considering how many mistakes I made this week. We're really chilling. I wish, as I said, I could say the same with a person, but I just learned very important things, right? So even if it's a person, even if it's smaller size, you cannot just treat it like gambling, right? You should still take good trades because that's what grows the account. Even if it's a small size, it doesn't mean you shouldn't treat it seriously, right? I feel like that's the case. And now it looks like he's running a bit more, but I don't really care. Ooh, what the fuck? I didn't see that guy. Bro, die, bro. I think that was a player though. And yeah, then I'm gonna get into backtesting. Just backtest for the rest of the stream until we hit normal hours, and then we can yeah, journal, backtest, and we're gonna come back for NFP to just watch. Bro, where is you going, bro? Bro, I hate this fucking burst weapon, bro. But yeah, for now we're just chilling. We're in a sense celebrating a W, even though you should not celebrate a W. You should celebrate yourself being consistent. But yeah, in a sense, just chilling a bit. This is the only game I'm playing because I realized I haven't been that how do I say, hardworking as I wish I was. I wasn't that I died. I wasn't that hardworking as I wish I was this week. So yeah, break even for the week. I'm still satisfied with the outcome. What's your words on username? This, bro. Better. Let me see if I'll type you in the chat. If you play this game, we can play if you want. 7659445. I think this is it. Oh fuck, bro. I just failed. And now a bot is gonna kill me. No. Yeah. You can add me, or I think. Oh. I don't know. I mean, yeah, like this. If you wanna add me. But yeah, we secured the dub for the day. I'm satisfied with the outcome. We're not gonna force anything. We're gonna secure this and be fine with the lessons we learned. Even though we ended up breaking even on the funded and we ended up losing a bit on the personal, we learned very important things. Very, very important things. So that's what we need to focus on the balance. The balance doesn't fucking matter. It's always gonna change. Bro, I'm lagging pretty hard. Oh, this is a player. Where you going, bitch? Where you going, bitch? Where you going, bitch? I just know how you move, little bro. I just know how you move. You can't fool around with this shit, bro. Oh. Bro, why is it burst? I hate the fucking burst. We're just gonna... Oh, but AU looks like it's still going. Maybe I should have left the personal, but... I'm just focused on being consistent. I'm not really... My draw wasn't higher than that high. It was like 2 pips higher, so I don't really care. I did secure my bag. That's all that I care about. Let me go get an UAV. Yeah, let's get a new... Oh, this one. Where are you, bitch ass boy? Where you, bitch ass boy? How the fuck do I kill you with a burst, bro? Explain. I should have ran. Oh, bro, why? It didn't let me press space for some reason, but let's look at this. So yeah, we ended up running a bit more, but I don't really care. For me, this is the consistent area where to take profit because of the hourly AVG. It doesn't make sense to stretch it, right? Let's look real quick at Euro, which ended up being bullish but very, very choppy, and Geo as well ended up disrespecting that area. So we're still very, very fine with the outcome of the trade. This was our trade. Yeah, this was our trade. Very, very fine. I'm just gonna journal it in a couple of seconds, and let me also see your chat. So add me, bro. If you wanna play, add me. We're gonna play from time to time. I played a bit too much these days, in my opinion, but I need to stop playing that much and focus a bit more on trading. Oh, what is this guy doing? Bots are too funny, bro. Play a bit less, focus a bit more on trading and journaling and learning, because of course. Hey, you stupid habit. Oh no, bro, that timing. I should have killed him there easily. He just fucked me. It just caught me off timing. I didn't expect him to pick with 1 HP, but So good though. Let's go get our load. He was there. I'm getting my revenge. Hell yeah, I'm getting my revenge. Bitch out, boy. Bitch out, boy. You think I'm gonna leave you alone? Hell no. Oh, perfect. Perfect, Brody. Perfect, Brody. I'm gonna catch him while he's fighting with our stupid bots. Oh, that's a player. Oh shit, I'm out. I'm out, bitch out, boy. And I'm gonna flank you, bitch out, boy. Where you at, bitch out, boy? You a bitch out, boy. Bitch out, boy. They added most wanteds back, apparently. Oh, yeah. Now he killed me. I keep dying to the same person. I'm curious. We're gonna check after. So I'm really gonna finish this game. Gonna smoke a bit, and then gonna be back on trading. I just wanted to play because price action was really boring. But as soon as I start playing, price action plays. Oh, I saw one bitch as a boy here. Oh my god. Oh my god, bruh. Oh my. Oh. Why am I always on players, bro? This is a bot lobby. Why am I always on players? And the resurgence is disabled. I know these guys are gonna res me. This one. Okay, he res me. Thank you very much. I'm not going in the same place. There's only players in that area. Where am I going? I think here maybe. I need. Oh shit. Can I find a weapon? Nice, very good weapon. Let me redeploy this motherfucker. Yeah, bro, yeah. Oh, there's two, but yellow asked. Have a frost line. Oh shit, did I see? Am I stupid? Oh, gas maski. Where are you seeing players? I don't see any players, bro. Oh, they're here. Oh, look. Oh shit, that was satisfying. Oh, I killed the bot, my bad. Oh. No. Bro, let me run, bro. Oh no! Bro, why are you here, bro? Let me get the fuck out, bro. So, yeah, let's see. Let's move. Actually, let me stay on this and let's just try. Okay, it's apparently running. Could have we known this? No, we're just taking our profit in the most consistent area. We couldn't have really anticipated this hourly getting pulled back so deep within. We could have left like a 20% of the position to just anticipate, but at this point again, I just want to be out of break even. So it's just like a waste of effort. We're taking our profit in the most profitable area. If we do this on the long term, this shit will not happen on the long term. So we're making more money by doing this. So we're minus 0.3%. We're basically break even. For the, I think my equity curve looks like chaos. My equity curve looks like dog shit. It's just break even pretty much. It's a perfect. It's not even I over risked on the lose and I make it back. It's like 1 hour, but it wasn't 1 hour. It just was over risk. What is this equity curve, bro? But yeah, we're chilling. It just was a bumpy week to start off, so this is funny as hell. This is such a smooth break even equity curve. But yeah, we took our, maybe could have left the runner more, but again, I don't care about how much the trade runs. I just care about taking my profit in the most consistent area. And here we couldn't. I mean, maybe because of this, right? Usually a good POI is confirmed on both 50-minute and hourly. If you look, hourly is present, but 50-minute doesn't overlap. So this usually signals a lower probability, a lower probability trade. FVG, my bad. And that's why we might have anticipated us inversing this. But on the long term, I still think I should take profit in the most consistent area. Because we see here we rejected. So here, if we look at it on the long term, here we are seeing some bearish momentum. In the long term, this gap looks weak, this rejection looks good, and a lot of times we see that we actually take this and reverse of this. So yeah, this is still the most consistent area um to be taken or take profit, even if price ends up running and we would have been way more in profit. It's just not something we could necessarily predict, and we don't really want to predict. We just want to be consistent. As the guy said when um earlier on the stream, if you guys watched, a guy said, I'm looking to grow my account bit by bit. This is how you grow your account, not by hitting these home runs that happen way rarely, right? For me, I have an 80% win rate to pull these type of trades, to pull 2 hours. But when I go and when I try and pull these, win rate drops massively. You have no idea how massive the win rate really drops. So I'm just gonna take a small break and come back. Yeah, I'm gonna come back. I mean, generally, if we didn't have that hourly, we could be drawn here, I would say. So maybe, yeah, maybe refinement here on the 50-minute and that hourly we shouldn't really care about. But in the long term, I still think it's probably the best decision to be taking a trade like that. But this was actually a clean trade. Not gonna lie, we did chop around that 1 minute FVG because there were a lot of sellers trying to push price from here. But we still ended up playing out. Maybe we should have left the runner at least. But it's not good though. Oh shit, but we ran a lot actually. But it's all good though. So I'm gonna post this in my Discord or my YouTube. I need to get into rhythm with these things. I always want to post my trades first and in YouTube and in Discord, right? Context was clean, 50-minute inversion with just targeting recent draw. Boom, paste it here. I think it's a bit hard to see, but yeah. I think we're still chilling. Range was all on this inversion. Take profit was both on the high here. How do I change this? Okay. Pretty decent trade today. AU. 50-minute inversion. No, how do I say bullish bias? We had bullish bias. 15-minute inversion, 1-minute entry. Target recent high, especially for NFT day. Oh, and I also want to do this. I always want to post proof for my trades. I don't know if you guys really, I don't know, but I always want to post proof, and I'm gonna be probably the most consistent trader out there, and the most transparent. That's one of my visions. I do wanna. It's crazy. How do I say? Okay. I'm gonna also crop this. As I said, I'm just gonna be fully transparent. I don't really care about how do people perceive me. Do they see me as unprofitable? Do they see me as whatever? It doesn't fucking matter. Transparency is more appreciated than pretty much. Oh, I don't want to really share my account details, I think, but you're seeing it on the stream anyway. So boom. Can I not change the order though? Finished at around break even for the week, which I'm actually happy with considering how many mistakes I made. All good. Next week we're gonna, how do I say? We're gonna destroy the markets. So yeah, if you want to join the Discord, if anyone's even watching right now, just join the Discord. At least I try to always share my trades here. So yeah, if you want to join. So we're not talking that much. I'm not that active. I wish we were a bit more active as a group, but that's mostly my fault. So I'm gonna try and be a bit more active. Geo's still slow. What did I want to do? I also wanted to post it on YouTube. I'm gonna try and post every single trade, and I hate when I'm not doing it, because it's just like a journal, right? It's a journal, and it matters a lot to be posting these. At least for me, it matters a lot, because this is what I'm doing the streams for as well, for journaling, right? One of the reasons. Second reason, I connect with a lot more people. I make friends that share the same journey, and there's a lot more benefits. I don't do it for the money. I never will do it for the money. I never will do pretty much anything for the money. But yeah, this will be funded one, and then I'm gonna share this. I have to save it for YouTube, which is fucking annoying. Why do you make me save some fucking images? Why can I just copy paste them though? Boom. This is first, this is second. Boom. How do I say? ADSD plus 1 point, I think 8.7%. And then I'm also gonna post. I'm sorry if it's boring, but it's just my routine. And I have to do it no matter if I'm on stream or not. If I don't do it now, I'm just gonna procrastinate and never really do it. Let's see. Finished around a break even on the funded. Finished at even on the funded. I'm happy considering how many mistakes I made and how rusty I was. Yeah, now we can chill, but I really need to eat, bro. My stomach is screaming. What did I have? What tab did I have open? My bad. So yeah, AU ended up running the most, but still consistent. No, I need to journal. I'm gonna journal, eat, and then maybe backtest a bit. Yeah, like this is nice. Like if you procrastinate, if you delay doing journals as soon as your trade is over, you're never gonna really do it. You're just not gonna have willpower to do it. Also, this week I have had a lot of journals that I didn't know, and I have to catch up on them. This is the UJ trade that I want to catch up on, which I'm gonna do this weekend. I'm gonna do a lot of editing, a lot of backtesting, a lot of journaling. So AUDUSD hard time frame profile. Yeah, we were bullish. What I really like was the sell-side recovery rate into a 50-minute here. I'm actually gonna ride a 50-minute sell-side recovery rate, and we were drawing just basically towards the next. We used an inversion to draw towards the next gap. So we used a POI getting broken to draw towards the next gap, pretty much. The fact that we inverse doesn't really fucking matter. We couldn't have really predicted that, or it's not consistent to be trying to predict that. So hard time frame profile was actually pretty clean. We had sell side rate into discount 50-minute VG with a 1 hour inversion. So it was weird. It was like a 50-minute plus 1 hour inversion. We used the 1 hour inversion to be drawing towards next POI. I'm curious if it would have really made a difference if I would have left my TP run towards the hourly. Oh, actually, I forgot, bro. We could have done this at least, but I'm not sure. We would have gotten tapped in here, so I'm not sure it really matters though. I think this high still is our draw. Intraday profile, we had like a trending displays. I call this, I think. Yeah, it was like a trending displays. Trending displays here, really clean. Break and retest. I really like the retest. Hourly inversion is present on the 50-minute, which adds confluence. Also, when we break higher, we form 50-minute gap to overlap with hourly inversion. Bonus confluence. Yeah, this is why we might have been able to draw higher, but I think I'm not gonna focus on that too soon. I really like mitigation. We just had bullish order flow here, and we had nice structure here. And as soon as we break, I took my entry. Could have taken here, maybe, just for our purposes. Oof, there's no way it makes such a huge fucking difference. It legit makes 1 hour difference. I don't know if that would have been still a consistent decision. We're gonna do delete the scaling for now. Entry was really clean. Technically it was a textbook 2022 model, but we did reject it at first on London Open and broke it on the next move. Really nice inversion at the bottom of the leg. The leg price ended up retracing into it. And more like a order block entry in a sense. Whether I trade this trade, just good trade overall. Psychology good, no problems there. Whether I do right, patient, trusted the trade. There's one thing, scaled in. I wouldn't really say I would do it wrong, something here. I wouldn't really say I did it wrong for not having my TP more. In a sense, I would just say, nothing really. You don't need to do something wrong to be able to improve. So runners, or yeah, just runners. So there's one thing, it was entry, and then one thing was, my bad, one thing was runners. We could have left price run a bit more here. And other than that, pretty much nothing. It was interesting here how we end up holding that, bro. Oh, I was pressing all, my bad. How we end up holding that 1 minute crazily. So how can I improve entry? If we would have taken it like right there, bruh. If we would have taken it here, it would be a massive difference. From 1.75 RR to 2.75. 2.75 RR. Why take entry here? Because the leg was very voided in a sense, a lot of gaps, so price comes for structure, which is the red candle or the block, right? I think that would be the reason why we could take it here. It's not necessarily bad, it's just something that you can improve, but I wouldn't really say our entry was bad here. Maybe we could have, yeah, we could have taken it on the inversion, second option. But let's think about this. This just looks good, right? This just looks good. Like if you look at it, it looks good. It looks better than these things. So yeah, runners. I think that's just it. We, because of the price like being so voided, and because of 1 minute FVG as well, we could have expected that a deeper pullback. Runners, right? We're gonna talk about this POI first. So POI, I'm gonna make this into a bigger heading, turn into toggle. Oh, okay, that's fine. POI, our hourly inversion. So we're gonna do, I'm gonna do two columns here. How do I do that shit? 2 columns. Why did we inverse the hourly FVG? Why did we break through it? Because it was not present on the 50-minute. We see this one at the bottom was, right? And that's why we actually end up inversing. But I wouldn't have expected this much delivery on NFP anyways. So yeah, I would do this right there. I mean, I need a bigger picture. I need like something like this to make it a bit more clear. And then we go on the 50-minute and do the same thing. But what are we drawn towards? Okay, that's too small. Like this. We didn't have the overlap. Which usually signals a lower probability area or a lower chance to hold that FVG. And what do I want to say here? Should be drawn towards that, this top inversion here. This top inversion, that top inversion ended up being more consistent as a draw. So in this case 50-minute was bigger than 1 hour. And yeah, I don't want to leave runners anyway, big runners. I just want to take 80% off most of the position I want to take off and then leave runners. It would have been, let's calculate. So we would have taken a 2R, we would have taken 80% off, meaning how much is 800. Then we would have left that 200 to run, which would have made us another like $400 if you would have left the runner. Am I stupid or am I tripping? Which means a 0.5%, we could have made a bonus 0.5 with 800. It's not a big difference. It would have been, in total it would have been like a 0.506 difference. On personal maybe, but I just don't think it's worth really leaving runners unless, I don't know, you're really confident in draw, and I wouldn't say this was the case where I would be really confident in draw. Let's summarize. Overall still the most consistent decision. I don't think it was worth leaving any runners here. Still better to just secure, I would say. In this case it's just better to secure on this high, but we can tweak, yeah, maybe for the personal, yes. So the personal, we can leave more runners. On fundeds, I'm really looking for that consistency. But even on the personal, I don't really care about runners. I just like consistency. I'm making money on a consistent basis. It's better for me to make like that instead of leaving a runner for a 0.3, 0.4, 0.5. It's not really that significant. So I don't think long term it doesn't really fucking matter, I would say. Wow. It doesn't really fucking matter in the long term. Let's fill our data. So did we forget something? Is there something else that we need to improve? Not really. I would just put this. It's interesting how we end up holding this 1 minute. I would just put it lower. Oh, scaling, I forgot about the scaling. Interesting how we held this 1 minute here of the 1 minute of the sweep and 1 minute bearish gap. Really pivotal point. I just want to do the scaling. I forgot about the scaling. So because yes, scalings are the positions we can leave run. So maybe we would have left price run towards the 2R here. I'm not sure though. I still think the most consistent decision is yeah, we got like 1.2 here. Maybe could have even trimmed the stop loss here. Maybe we're gonna see. So where's the scaling? Here, scaling. Wait, I didn't. Oh, my bad. I entered here. Am I stupid or some shit? I'm stupid. I entered here. Yeah, and we get like 1.4 something. Not this. We entered on the straight confluence coming off our entry. That's it. And we couldn't have really made the scaling better. 1.4 RR. I need to add some data to my I need to do personal and choose the accounts I'm trading in. I don't think there's gonna be much trades that I don't take on the okay. So I'm gonna add a property, meaning funded. Oh, I'm gonna change this to funded gain and personal gain. Funded gain is gonna be in the percentage, and this is, I'm just gonna rename it to funded gain, like this, and we're gonna add the number again, and it's gonna be personal gain because I'm pretty much always gonna be trading both, and I just want to kind of track I just want to track. So here we can say $10 and here we can say 1.8. Yeah, that's percentage and dollars, which is great. Can I not do this in terms of money? I don't think so, but it's okay. So on the funded we made like $5, and on the we made 1.8. Intraday profiles are trending displays, date is Friday, duration. We entered around here, took like 33 minutes. It would have taken 20 if we didn't consolidate. Entry was pretty much 22 model. I'm gonna make a like 2022 model. I don't have it yet. Entry was 1012. RR we made. I should probably also track my scalings though. It was not 2.6, it was 1.75, 1.73. Potential R is pretty crazy on this position. It was at least for now it was 5.5. Position, it was a buy. Risk was, we did risk 1.4 on it, so intuition was nice, I liked it. Confluences was weird, it was 50-minute plus hourly. Hard time frame edge, it was gap to inverse. Where's gap to inverse? Gap to inverse. idea. It was a continuation mistake. I would, yeah, it's no real mistake on this trade. News, we had NFP today, so or we have NFP today. Performance, this is actually one of the cases where I really say this is a 10. It's just things to improve on, but yeah, there's just consistent decision. I don't think there's nothing really wrong with this trade. So yeah, probably a 10. I haven't had a 10 in performance in a while from this, except this. Oh yeah, this was that scalp that just failed randomly. So yeah, yeah, we didn't even reach in that liquidity. That personal trade was, oh shit, I forgot about yeah, I think we're chilling. I should also start tracking my entry time, main position, scaling time. Yeah, we should be tracking, but I'm so lazy to be doing this shit right now. Can I duplicate, rename, scale and scaling, not entry, scaling, entry time, and we're gonna do duplicate these both, and we're gonna do like something like this: entry time, edit property. I mean, we already have that, edit property, RR. So how do I say this? Scaling entry. How do I want to beat with scale at first, so let's do scale in entry, scale in entry. How the fuck do I say this shit to look good? Scale entry is better. Scale entry, scale RR, scale potential RR. So scale entry was at let's see, it was at not here actually, 1018 scale RR, it was like 1 point, if I remember correctly, and potential it was we took it on the inverse, and potential was 5.14. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yep. I think I'm actually taking the day off. It's a bit early, but I'm gonna be back and I'm gonna grind a lot for New York probably. I'm not sure, but I'm really hungry right now. I will chill a bit just as a rework, because I did most of the things I want to do, and probably gonna edit in the meantime. Hi bro, how are you? So yeah, we're gonna see what I'm gonna do, but probably gonna end the stream soon. Let's go back and have our positions put back in. This with the inversion entry here. With this was our trade. How are you, bro? How are you today? And this. So let's just take a look at the pairs. What are they doing? See, maybe even this we could have drawn towards, but Europe. Ooh, wait, I actually like us. We did reach into that drawn liquidity that I said I would had my bias from yesterday, and the bias was good. We just retraced a bit more, but we have reached into that draw. So from here, ooh, isn't this a good trade though? Buy side liquidity into targeting this equal lows. Am I tripping? Isn't this a good retracement trade in a sense? But it's mitigated POI, which is what fucks our trade. Yeah, it's mitigated POI. It fucks our trade. We get invalidated here instantly. But I don't know. I kind of like it. I'm not gonna lie. Even with that mitigated POI, this shit right here, boom, you get 2.7. But I wouldn't I wouldn't definitely be trading here, just like I wouldn't really be forcing any trades. Maybe on the personal at most, but yeah, it's just I don't think it's worth doing it, but it did look good. GU, we didn't inverse, sadly. I like the idea of inversion here and reaching lower. See Nasdaq is just going higher. UJ, it's probably gonna reach into this low. I'm probably gonna react off this low. Let's see gold. Oh, I did kind of feel like gold was bearish, didn't I? Yes, sir. We did have this really nice, I think it's a 30-minute inversion. Yep. Look at this shit. This was a pretty clean fucking trade. And we had this Asian low as a draw. This, even though mitigated PI, this just looks voided. Ooh, look at this shit, bro. Look at this entry here. Maybe, I mean, I would have probably taken it here though, at most. So, like this. Yeah, we would still get our 2R right there. Yeah, this was a clean trade, but we had a 50-minute inversion. We just we didn't have a hourly POI. We didn't really have an hourly POI, but we had a 4-hour inverse right there. Yeah, this was a decent trade, but we already took our trade for the day. This was actually pretty decent. UK just ended up being massively bullish, exactly as yesterday. Very similar behavior. Nice gap here. Did we have other confluence? Didn't really have other confluence rather than, and I didn't like buying into here, yeah, but we did print pretty nicely. And DAX is looking bearish here. So usually on NFP days, on days with news, we want to be looking at these indices to be trading in, but yeah, we're clearly not going to be looking at anything more than this. But yeah, WD, I'm probably going to end the stream here, go eat, and I'm gonna see you back for New York. In the meantime, I'm gonna edit, I'm gonna do some background work, and in New York stream I'm gonna keep it a bit longer. I'm just gonna grind a bit more, just back test a bit more. And yeah, I think this was our day, slightly early with half an hour earlier, but we just, our day is over, right? Our trading day is over. We managed to get around break even for the account, which is all good though. I'm happy with the outcome. Considering I'm building momentum back again, it's a good outcome, and this was a good trade for today, even for NFP day. So I'm gonna see you in New York. Thank you for being here. I love you guys. Remember that. I'm sorry for being in low energy lately, but I don't know, was being wrong. Now I'm trying to get back into who I naturally am, and I'm sorry for being low energy, but I'm trying my best, right? I just got tired of this grind. It's not easy, even when you are technically profitable. You know what really fucked me mentally this week is that I started doing these stupid trades, and then I was like, oh my god, I thought I'm actually profitable. What is happening? I'm back to being unprofitable. I thought once I'm profitable it's just gonna stick, but it's not true. I was not profitable. I just was break even first, but this is just the cycle of trading, right? You fall, you get back up, you chase profitability, you become profitable, you hold profitability, you slip again, you're unprofitable for a period. It's just like, this is trading cycle. Profitability never just like sticks and stays. It's always profitability, slip, recovery, profitability, slip, recovery. It's just like, that's how it always is. Only payouts I got from negative risk reward. Oh, that's crazy, really. What do you mean negative risk reward? You mean like this shit? How the fuck is under 1 is negative, right? You mean like this? I don't know how you did that, but I think, yeah, it can work definitely. I've seen one trader on Instagram trade like this, trade something like genuinely, and it worked for him like this, bro. I legitimately saw a trader trade like this, and he had like 17 wins and 7 losses. He had a pretty high win rate. I think that's over 60%. Also, you mean, oh my god, that's kind of crazy for me. I'm not gonna lie, that sounds like it's cooked, but I'm not gonna judge and say that it doesn't work. But my brain just doesn't comprehend. So let's see, 3 times 10 is, wait, 30 pips? So this is how your trades be looking if you, this is how your trades be looking for you to make, because you're risking like 1,000 to make $1. It's like a 10 minus 10 negative R, you mean? I mean, it can work, I'm not gonna judge, but is weird in a sense. Is this way you have definitely high win rate trading like this, definitely high win rate, but I don't know. You have like you should probably have like 90% win rate with this style. But even with 90% win rate, think about it. You take 10 wins, and then one loss just erases all the wins you made. That's but for some people can work. Definitely can work. Oh no! This actually looked like a good trade, bro. I knew it. But we're gonna be done for the day. I knew this inversion is gonna fucking work, bro. 2.6 hour. Fuck. Could have at least maybe taken it on the personal, but I'm really not gonna be forcing any trades. This looks good though. I really see us reaching lower. I just don't know whether we're gonna reach into the sell side or react of this. But I might switch back to 1-to-1 because yeah, it's bad on negative and bad on the account, bro. You're losing way too much. I think 1 hour is more than enough. It's the lowest point I would go towards. I would go, bro. Don't delete your messages, bro. No one really is gonna judge you. It's every trader really has its own way of trading, right? So yeah, I think 1-to-R is gonna be decent for you, because 1-to-R you can really get consistently. And for me, it's usually 1-to-2 or 1-to-3, but this time we got like 1.7 and 1.5 on scaling. But I think you're gonna be fine with this, as long as you time your entry right. That's the hard part. Time your entry right and putting a stop loss in a protected place. That's the hardest things to do, but I think you're gonna be fine. And what time frame do you take your entries on, bro? Do you take it on what time frame do you take your entries on? We can demo this. I'm down to demo it. I'm not gonna be willing, if I don't take it, this is my new rule. If I'm not gonna take a trade on funded, or it's not a trade worthy to take on funded, I'm not gonna take it on personal either. I'm just taking iffier entries, that's it. But this is not about entries, this is just about context here. But we're gonna see. Wait. Oh no, I'm chilling. You should just experiment, bro. I would say, as I said, I saw people make this shit work. As you said, with a 10-hour negative or however you're trading. I saw one guy be profitable with it. So if this is generally how you feel like you want to trade, and this is how you love trading, sure, bro, do it. It's not a must to be trading like everyone else does. Just trade how you want, but I wouldn't go as far as, if you want to have negative R, I wouldn't go as far as like 10. I would do like, I don't know, I would do at most 0.5. But even this is just kind of, you're at a disadvantage all the time. This would be more fine. If you want to go negative, either go like 0.5, because this means you make, how do I say this, one loss takes away 2 wins in a sense. It's not 10 wins, it's way more forgiving in a sense. It's still, and if you're able to maintain a high win rate, yeah, on usually these type of R's you should have higher win rate, meaning you should probably have over 60. I'm curious, let me ask ChatGPT something. Let me see, how much win rate do you need to be profitable with a negative 0.5 RR and with a negative 0.1 RR? I'm just curious. Thinking longer for a better answer. Can I not skip this shit? Interpreting trading matrix. The fuck am I saying? Let's look at this trade in the meantime. You're asking for the win rate needed to be break even profitable given unfavorable risk reward. Where is the win rate? I don't see. Oh my god. So for, oh shit, that's a very high. Oh my god, you actually need 90% win rate. That's the break even. Oh my god, so it's crazy, bro. It's just too hard for you to do this, because for you to be profitable with the current RR, you said you were with the negative like 0.1, you need a 90% win rate to just be break even. It's extremely high, and even with 0.5 you need 60, which is pretty high. Think about it, with 2R you need 33% win rate. So it's about what you truly choose. Make your money from RR or make your money from win rate. For me, with 2RR, yeah, I'm having a high win rate with 2RR, but let's say with 1RR. With 1RR now, with 2RR, I already know it. We at least 50% of the time to be break. Oh, bro, I'm so stupid. Why did I need to ask ChatGPT this? But yeah, you need at least 50%. I think 1RR, as you said, it's probably best for you. For me, but I have a pretty crazy win rate with 2R. I have like 60 to 80 to even 90 when I'm really lacking in execution. And that's very compoundable. So let's, oh yeah, let me do, I'm just curious to really simulate my, where's Google? Google, where's you at, buddy? Compounding calculator trading. Starting balance, let's say we're doing, what is a period? Oh, but can I do like win rate? Gain per period in a month? I can do 20%. Let's go conservative and say 10%, but I can do 20 in a month easily. Oh my god, bro. So I mean, yeah, this is a personal, so the size is gonna be way bigger. I'll say in a month I can probably do like, I don't know, I wonder if I switch to 101 or 1 to 2. You should just try it out, bro. 101 is easier to be consistent and take wins. I don't know. For most traders, for most profitable traders, 2RR is the sweet spot. Almost most of profitable traders, like I would say, yeah, 80% of them have 2RR. 2RR is just the sweet spot. But I would say you should try 1R as well. I know traders that trade 1R, but RR really is a one big factor to profitability. You could think about it. You want to make, it takes, I don't know how to explain this. You make 2 times what you risk. You don't really want to position yourself to be negative, no matter how much win rate you have. Because there, if you take 1 win and you 1 loss, you're in profit. But you should just try it out on backtesting and in the market. You should try it out in backtesting, probably, maybe even forward testing, and just see how things work. I would suggest 2RR is probably the best place. Yeah. Yeah. You should probably go with 1-1 though. If you like, if you like in a sense more negative R, or maybe just try it out, bro. I don't know. It depends how you like to trade most. That's why I would say you should orient around how do you like to trade most, right? And just try it out. Try first with negative, let's say 0.5, then try with negative 0.2, negative 0.8, and just try all the R and see what you really like. I would say just backtest. I would say you can go also like yeah, it just depends on what you like more. I can't really advise you that much. I don't know if really 1 to 2R is suitable for your style. If you like trading like this, I wouldn't say go with 2R. I would say go with most 1R. What did I want to do? What was I doing? Where's my compounding? Oh, I think here. If we do, let's think, if I can do pretty much double a personal account in 1 month, there is no, I mean, yeah, but when we start reaching these numbers, the thing is, the risk really goes down. I can't really calculate this, and it's pointless to really calculate, but let's see on a funded account. But this is not compounding, bro. Let's imagine a case where maybe my personal account reaches, let's say 1k. Then I can pull, in terms of percentage, how much I would risk for this. I would say I would risk probably 50. Yeah, 5%. I would say I would risk 5%. I would make 10%. I would make around, yeah. Wait, 50. How much is 50.05? No. Or it's 5%, my bad. Would I go 50 or would I go... I think I would go 25, and I would make 5% on a trade, meaning I would make like 60% per month. Oh my god, this compounds. In a month I would almost double the account, and then it's just gonna be a lot of compounding. But once you reach here, again, risk goes down a lot. So let's say 10% on 10k. How much would I risk? 100 is... how much is 100? Is 10%. Is it? Oh no, 100 is 1%. Or it's like 250. Ah, but yeah, it really still says the same. I'm just dumb a bit. On 10k, how much would I risk? I know personal risk differs a lot compared to funded. Let me think. 250? 2.5%. Yeah. But that's the same as the 1k. Yeah, we're chilling. 2.5% make 5%, 15, 60 per month. I can pull up 3 wins basically weekly. And then again, it's the same compounding. You can legitimately just keep doubling the account. But here again, risk goes down a lot. On a 100k, I wouldn't risk even... I would probably risk 0.5. Being realistic, because on 100k, I don't even want to risk 1k. I'm not sure. I want to risk 1k. Let's say we go 0.5. At 0.5 we make like 12% monthly. Yeah, we can pretty much... we make pretty decent money. Yeah. It's just... I was just curious. Do you use FX Replay? Yeah, bro. Yeah. If you wanna just have FX Replay for free, just check out this video, bro. I have a video on my channel. Just go to videos and you have this. You can keep making free accounts. If you haven't known about this, you can keep making free accounts and you can just keep using FX Replay for free. Yeah. Use FX Replay, bro. It's a cheat code. It's a cheat code to backtest. Today I want to backtest as well, in probably New York when we have NFP, so we can backtest together if you want. We're gonna see. Oh, what did I see? Did I see a big ass trade candle? Oh, I didn't see a big ass trade candle. I'm curious if this is gonna work. Oh, it already kind of tapped me in. Just out of curiosity, overall the trade doesn't look bad, but it's just very risky in context. This is the definition of a false trade. Let's see if this gets inversed. What concepts do you use, bro? Do you use ICT? I saw guys with this huge RR, but sometimes loses 10 or more. Yeah. The thing is, the higher RR you go, the lower the win rate goes. The lower the win rate goes, the higher the RR. What am I saying, bro? Am I stupid? God damn. So the lower the RR, the higher the win rate. The higher the RR, the lower the win rate. Bro, what am I saying? Bro, let me type it out because I cannot fucking speak. Let's see. So lower RR, higher win rate. Higher RR, lower win rate. Yeah. For me, just 2RR is a sweet spot because with 2RR you can get like... I get around... let's be conservative and say it's 50 to 80, even 90. I had this previous month I had 90%, which is crazy. But this is probably the sweet spot because it's not too high RR but not too low win rate. With an average strategy and without trading with intuition, you can pull probably 40 to 60, which makes you money. But let's say you have a 10RR. On a 10RR you have like, I would say a 20% win rate at most, but you make a lot of money. Let's make a calculation with ChatGPT again. Let me make a calculation based on, let's say, 20 trades, 2RR with 60% win rate, and 10RR with let's say 15% win rate, because you're gonna have way little. See, like even with this RR, like the results are kind of the same. I actually make more with my 2R. I make 16R, and the guy with a high win rate makes 13R. Cause think about it. See, it's exactly what you said. This guy goes on huge losing streaks. You have 3 wins and 17 losses, which is crazy. And it's still, but the 2R with 60% is slightly stronger in the sample. Yup, yup. Oops, I opened my trade. I would be happy with 38% with 2. Yeah, that's good, bro. Uh, you can easily get higher than that. You can easily get 40 to 60. It's not that hard. It's just not forcing trades, to be honest. You can easily get this, and that's highly profitable. Even with a 40% win rate, you're pretty decently pro. I would show you some strategies I tested, but now, yeah, I'm trading way differently since that point, and my strategy is actually highly profitable. But we're gonna see what I tested, like legitimately strict rules. This is what I saw with a 2R, average 2R with a 40% win rate. Average R was 2.5 actually on this, but this was when I was trading like full systematic. Where's my bro? I don't see the profit really. I haven't saved the profit on this one, sadly. I wanted to see the profit basically. Do you move to break even or just let it hit stop loss or TP? It depends, bro. It really does depend on context. It's something I do discretionary, meaning it depends really on the context, what I see. It's not a rule I have. I don't always go break even, but I don't always leave my stop loss open. I don't always take partials. It's really based on context. And that's why I trade a bit more intuitively than most person. I mean, most of my edge is intuitive. Oh look, this was a strategy on Nasdaq, 45% win rate with 2R, average 2R, exactly 2R. You get these results, which is decent, right? It's decent. I had this really good month, 1%, 2% break even, minus 2% break even, 1%, 1%, no trades. I don't know what I did in this. 2%, 2%, 2%, and overall you pull up to this. But this is trading like strict rules with no use in your experience, bro. Like when I'm using my experience and my intuition, this is 2 weeks. This is 2 weeks. What I pulled up in a year with a strict strategy. So at first you're gonna I recommend you to stick to strict rules, but as you learn and as you reach a higher point in your journey, using your experience and using your intuition is what is gonna, oh my god, it's gonna fucking explode your results. Because that's what makes a strategy go from 40% to 80% win rate. There doesn't exist a strategy that has 80% win rate just with rules. It doesn't exist. It's intuition that makes it, and experience that makes it that high of a win rate. But I'm so retarded sometimes. But yeah, I think this would be fine to start with. This is what having rules will get you, and it's decent profitability, right? It's not, bruh. Like I make 7% in a week. That's the thing right now. Like when you use intuition, but some people are fine with this, and especially as you're starting out, I feel like this is a fine level of intuition, of not intuition, of profitability. But look at the equity curve, right? Look at the equity curve. There's some losing streak, and yeah, it's not that great, but it's good enough to be profitable. A lot of people actually, you'd be surprised how many people actually stick around at this level, and they don't want more in a sense, and they just stick around here. Because if you think about it, in a year, on a 50K account, we made 8K. It's not that great, to be honest, if you think about it. So think with my current results, let's just say we make 8K a month. That's times 10. That's 96K per year. It's a big difference, but it's a lot of work. So at first I traded with rules like this strategy. This is how I was, my profitability in a sense was. Then I just improved, then you reach further on. But how many times? Not how many times. How much you've been trading for? How much time? what year in trading is this? What year in trading are you in? So I can really know how to really approach you, because using intuition is really something advanced. Probably over 2 years of trading, I would say. Let's see, what did I want to see? Yeah, on the fund that I'm at break even right now. If you've been with the journey, I'm just gonna say I'm break even. This is the week. My execution was really rusty this week. I took a break and my execution was really rusty, and I have to get back into momentum. But we'll be fine next week. I'm still gonna reach that. Still kind of new with profitability. I just recently turned profitable, and my still kind of new to profitability, so still not able to maintain it that much. I maintained it for 1 month and a half, like consistent 80% win rate, then took 2 weeks break, and that break really fucked me to the point where now I'm starting at break even. Then my execution would start locking in again. But yeah, 2 years, but 0% from profit and a few percent. Nice. We actually did secure some payouts. I'm at 3 years, and now I'm turning profitable. And until this point, until I turn really consistently profitable, I haven't taken any fucking payouts. You might start to use your experience, but it's a pretty long process. I'm not sure. But yeah, bro, if you want, join the Discord and we can talk more about. See, oh my god, look at this force trade. Look at the force trade, and I was failing because it was a force trade. And this is how you actually increase your win rate, avoiding iffy trades. But make sure you join the Discord if you want to talk a bit more. I don't know if you joined. Oh, you joined. This is you. Is this you? Just say this is you and we can talk more, because I'm gonna end the stream soon. So if this is you, just type yes in the chat and we can talk more in private. And I'm gonna be back for New York for NFP. I really need to eat. I need to take a break. We did take a dub today, which is nice. We did take this pretty small hour, but still good. For NFP day, I didn't expect us to deliver this much. But is this you? Forest 0304. So I do want to do this in the future as well. Like, I want to make my journal kind of be public to people, so people can actually come in my journal and see what trades I took. Because one of my friends just asked me to give him his journals, my journal, and how did I take the trade. And I cannot really give the link in a sense right now, but I'm just gonna copy it. I'm just gonna give him do this, boom. Oh wait, I'm doing the bad trade now. I realized I should do this. I'm gonna also give him the data if he wants to. That's what I want to also make in the future, because people seeing your journal is really helpful, because they get a view on what you think in a sense. But it's hard. It's still hard. We had self-celebrated into discount 51 ABG with a 1 hour inversion here. Yeah, so I should probably draw again on my journals to make it easier for people. If I really share, I would, yeah, try and make them more easier to understand. Snip into. I'm not sure. Can I? Oh, my Discord froze or not? Runners. I think my Discord just froze, but Maybe I need to send there multiple messages. Let me see. This guy got all the photos. He got hard time for playing Charlie entries, scaling. Yeah, I think that's it. So is that you, bro? Like, I don't know if you answered, if that guy's you, bro. Why are you deleting your messages, bro? I'm not sure. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the stream, guys. Thank you for being here. I love you very much. I'm gonna see you for NFP.